So I have a 2022 700 Grizzly ES. Bought it brand new just a month ago. Called Yamaha, talked to a few other people. They could not give me an answer on a wiring harness because basically when you want to do a winch, very FYI, very nice winch. Synthetic, you see it. But they want you to use this to cut into wires. I totally disagree with that. There's always a way around it. Reason being, when you pierce this into wires, depending on where you're at, or, you know, really the machine, salt, dirt, any kind of earth could deteriorate this connection with something on the four-wheeler, like the connection. So if you found an ACC power, you would have to tap this in for this winch to work. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like doing this. I've never been a fan of just doing this because not only does it pierce the insulation and cause deterioration, it cuts the ampacity in half by piercing that dude right there through the insulation. Not a big fan. Anyway, we're past that. So what I found is I got on the internet and found that this part number right here will work, and it's this wiring harness. And the reason, total reason I'm doing this is because of forums that said this wiring harness will work, and it does. These guys are correct. But what I'm doing differently is I'm showing you how to install it, so you're not scared. Because definitely not scared, but you know, worried if it'll work or not, or whatever your situation is. So you have two hot leads right here. You've got this plug and this plug, a male, female. Okay. So on this '22 Grizzly, comes apart pretty quick. There is a plug right here, and actually I started taking it apart. But you see this plug right here? This is the business. This is what does the business, okay? And the reason I'm showing you this is not just for the winch and the ACC power after the key is on, but you can have a winch or a light bar or a whip or whatever. It's important to know this stuff. And it's important not to cut into stuff, because resale, if the thing's not working right, you got to resell it 10 years down the road. And things get crazy, especially connections, wire connections. So with these connections, this is the female end, this is the male end. Okay, I took these two apart, so this is the other male end, or sorry, female end. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this screwdriver. I'm an electrician, not that it makes a bit of difference. I'm going to hold that up and get that end started. I mean, it's kind of a pain in the butt. But if you get it between the two wires the first time around, did you hear that? That right there. Got the wires in between it, and it snapped in. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you that it does work. Okay, we've got these ends, that pigtail, which is that part number I have, and I'm going to show you that it works. So there's the accessory switch, keys off. I'm going to show you the meter with the key off. misplaced my meter. Hid it under the shroud. That's cool. So it just takes a basic meter. This is basic. Or anything that could read 12 volts DC. So what I'm going to show you is that right now it has nothing. We're just testing it to a basic ground, which is on this bar right here. Nothing. Sorry, connection. Switch it over to 12 volt. Now we have 12 volts. Now we're going to shut this key off and prove that it worked. So any people that doubt this connection or this wiring, which I was told by a local dealer that they're not sure if this works, pretty sad. One more time, I'm going to show you. Works great. It also has fuses that are ignition fuses right there. The 15, I think, on the rear is the actual one. I could be wrong, but it doesn't matter. All ignition fuses on four-wheelers these days, fuel injection or whatever, or any ignition, has a fuse protection. Sweet deal. Thank you.